Are you looking for ideas to plan your Alaskan cruise? Well, come along with us and we'll help you with that. Our Alaskan cruise embarked from Vancouver, British Columbia, and we were sailing on Brilliance of the Seas from Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. On this cruise, our friends Kurt and Shannon joined us. Vancouver is a great place to visit with many activities and attractions. However, staying in Vancouver can be a little pricey, and finding budget-friendly options can be more difficult. We always fly in at least one day early before any cruise. The primary reason we do that is to avoid any potential flight delays or cancellations causing us to actually miss the cruise. It also gives you a great opportunity to explore and learn about your city of embarkation. However, due to the cost of staying in Vancouver, we did limit ourselves to only one night in Vancouver. The North Shore of Vancouver is dominated by Grouse Mountain. Mountain is the site of an alpine ski area, Grouse Mountain Resort, which overlooks Metro Vancouver and has 4 chairlifts servicing 33 runs. Grouse Mountain can be accessed via a free regular shuttle bus that runs from Canada Place in downtown Vancouver. The mountain also boasts hiking, mountain biking, and zip line adventures. Nearby is the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park. Besides the suspension bridge, the park also includes cliff walks. The park does require an admission fee, but if you have some time, I would recommend checking it out. One rather unique attraction in Vancouver, located at the corner of Canby and Water Streets, is the Gastown Steam Clock. The Steam Clock has been voted the world's worst tourist attraction 10 years in a row by World Traveler Awards. Here's a quick shot of the steam clock in action to help you determine what you think of it. I'm not sure the steam clock deserves the distinction of being the world's worst tourist attraction. If you've ever been to Brussels, Belgium, you've probably seen mannequin piss. I'm pretty sure that mannequin piss will always get my vote for the world's worst tourist attraction. But what do you think? What's the world's worst tourist attraction? Is it mannequin piss? Is it the Vancouver steam clock? Or is it something else? Leave your comments below. But for now, let's get back to our visit to beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. Canada Place, that serves as the departure point for the buses to Grouse Mountain, is also the cruise ship terminal. There were 3 cruise ships at port the day of our departure. If you have about 2,000 passengers per cruise ship, you end up with 6,000 passengers disembarking that day. But the cruise ship terminal is set up well enough to handle all that activity in one day, and our experience was very good. On top of that, directly adjacent to the cruise terminal is the ferry terminal and the seaplane terminal. On the day of our visit, the seaplanes were taking off and landing almost non-stop. As the Brilliance of the Seas departed Vancouver Harbor, 2 orcas appeared right off the bow of the cruise ship, but I could not get in position to get a good picture and they disappeared. However, the orcas did look something like this. Before we go any further, it is required by all YouTube creators to ask you at least once to like, share, and subscribe. And I do need to take just a minute here and talk about our associate sponsor, Daily Drop Pro. Of course, almost every adventure begins with looking for a great deal on a flight. Well, Daily Drop Pro can help you with that. Once you sign up, the app will send you notifications of deals from departure airports that you select. Once you find a deal that you're interested in, you click on the link and it gives you all the details. The app and website are also searchable, so say you need a deal on a flight from Dallas to Tokyo, Daily Drop Pro can help you with that. The app and website will give you the dates of the best deals, and sometimes it's just best to let the deal determine the destination. Click the link below for more information, and full disclosure, if you do sign up using our link, we do get a small commission to help support the channel. But now let's get back to cruising our way to Alaska. The Brilliance of the Seas departed Vancouver, and after one complete sea day, we arrived in the port of Sitka, Alaska. Sitka boasts a very nice cruise port that was constructed in 2022. The dock has several shopping opportunities right there, and also a couple of very nice restaurants. Cruise port is about 6 miles from downtown Sitka, but don't worry about that. There are free shuttles for all cruise passengers available right there at the port. On this Alaskan cruise, we did not actually take the shuttle into the town of Sitka. However, on an earlier Alaska cruise, we did venture into Sitka itself. We have a separate video on the town of Sitka. I will leave a link in the description below, and please drop by and check that one out too. One reason many people choose to go on an Alaskan cruise is for the opportunity to see wildlife. On this port visit, we decided to become amateur marine biologists and booked an excursion named Sea Otter and Wildlife Quest. Of course, anyone who books an excursion like this has visions of a whale doing this right next to the boat. And with those visions in our head, we hopped on board and headed out into Sitka Sound. The first stop was mostly an explanation of the flora and fauna and the ecosystem around Sitka Sound. Did manage to see a few sea otters near here. What? You can't tell that's a sea otter? After catching a few glances of sea otters, we headed out further into the sound looking for whales. We then headed across Sitka Sound to a location where recent sightings of humpback whales had been reported. Once there, we got our first signs of the humpback whales. However, the boats are not allowed to chase the whales. You have to just sit there and hope they get closer. Unfortunately, on the day of our excursion, the whales weren't feeling photogenic, and we never got any closer than that. Could show you several more clips of humpback whales blowing and breathing like that, but I think you get the point. I'm sure a humpback whale near our boat would have looked something like this. Anyway, on this cruise, we're now 0 for 2 on getting whales on video. I suppose whale watching is kind of like fishing. Some days you just don't have much luck. Have any of you had a similar experience on a wildlife excursion where you just kind of struck out that day? Perhaps the opposite. Maybe you're one of the fortunate ones that the whales just posed for you perfectly. Leave your comments below. This will be the first in a series of videos on our Alaskan cruise. Next video will include the Brilliance of the Seas cruising through Tracy Arm Fjord. We have also booked an excursion to take a helicopter ride to Mendenhall Glacier. Thank you very much for watching today's video and sticking around here to the end. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.